Getting set for baseball under the lights just outside of Atlanta at SunTrust Park. Tonight, the opener of a 3-game series between the Arizona Diamondbacks and the Atlanta Braves. Harper and Goldie slug it out next on the show. Mike Foltynewicz gets the starting assignment for the Braves. Dan, any thoughts?
Hey, I'm really excited to watch this guy in this one. He's strung together a solid season up to this point. ERA in the low 2s, and that's not an easy thing to do in this day and age of high-scoring games and home runs and teams filled with guys that can hit throughout the lineup. This is a really good pitcher.
Ready now for the Diamondbacks, Fletcher Allred. It's been a really slow start to the season for him, as you can see by the April numbers on your screen. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James is in pursuit. Looks it into his glove, and there's one gone.
All right, the Atlanta Braves attack you on defense this way. And if you look at the numbers on this team, defense.
The next to bat for Atlanta, Darren James. He comes in today leading the National League in hitting this year. James. Here's the first pitch now from Greinke. In there, strike one. Well, guys, you take a look at this Diamondback squad as they begin play here tonight. They come in on the heels of a victory last time out, but they've been in a bad stretch recently, losing 5 of their last 8 ball games.
All right, Matty, they show up for game 1 of this road trip. They have to find a way to play a little bit better baseball. Coming off a recent homestand where they were only able to squeak out 3 wins, but at the end of the day, the way this team's been playing, 3 wins is a significant positive. So let's see how game 1 of this road trip treats them.
Fastball close, but he didn't get it. 2-1.
I know the umpire balled that one right there, but it was close enough. He's going to try and establish that pitch in. As an offensive player, you've got to build that rapport with the umpire. He can't give him anything off the inside half of the plate.
Come on, beat it out, beat it out.
Second. Scooped up, one there. On to Goldschmidt, a double play. Now at the plate, Darren James comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. First delivery to him on the way. 4-1. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. James, just a 19-year-old. He was taken in the 26th round during the first-year player draft of 2018.
Hey, this guy's got a chance to be an absolute steal. Being drafted where he was, there are definite signs that he has a chance to make an impact at the big league level.
Ripped on the ground to first. And that's through into right field for a base hit. And they are on the board as the run scores from third to cut the lead to 2-1 now. So he's able to come through here with 2 away, and that's a good time to check out our RBI leaders on the league leaderboard. And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He popped out in his first trip. This is on the ground over to first. Oh, a diving effort as it's off his glove. And a good effort here, but he's well safe at first, and there are 2 on and 2 out now. So stepping in, Johan Camargo, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. The 1-2 is swung on and missed, strike 3. So it's a run on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on. We played 4 full. Diamondbacks lead this one 2-1. Stepping into the box, Fletcher Allred. He'll look to light a spark under this lineup that hasn't found the scoreboard since back in the first inning.
Yeah, and for me, the story has been the starting pitching they faced. It's been very difficult to rebound and, quite frankly, dominate after getting roughed up a bit in the first inning of a start. So I'll give him a lot of credit for what he's been able to do.
James is there, and he has it for the out. Up next for Arizona, Yasmani Tomas. He was sent packing on strikes in his last trip. Here now the 2-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James waits on it, and the inning is over. Diamondbacks down in order. Home half of the 6th inning coming up, deadlocked at 2 apiece. Into the box now, Darren James. He singled his last time up.
Darren James.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. And here's a called strike at the knees. Don't think he liked that one too much, but it's 0-1. Skied in the air to straightaway left. Tomas on the move. He's got it one away.
How about it? The center fielder,
on the ground toward the hole, and it's through. A base hit. And now he has some trouble with it in left.
Hey, hit me too. Hit me too.
The relay throw. Through to third, and he's out. But they cut the deficit to 1 as a run does come across to score.
Well, that's the difference between a harmless error and a costly one. With the bases empty, it doesn't hurt that much. But with a man on, that allows a run to score.
Now in the box, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
James.
He comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Here's the strike. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a fastball off the plate away. A ball and a strike. 5 runs, 10 hits, and 1 error on the Atlanta line score. And this is low, ball 2. 2-1. The 2-1 home. And this one's chopped foul right at home plate. Here's the pitch. Fastball at the letters, and he turns on it, hits it high and deep out to center field. And it's gone as they add still another. Solo shot to right center. 6th home run on the season for him, and it's now 6-3.
There's a case of a ball up in the zone. Not the easiest pitch in the world to get underneath and drive it out of the ballpark. Good piece of hitting right there. Ball up in the zone. He didn't miss it. He destroyed it.
At the plate, Ketel Marte. He steps in off a base hit in his last at-bat.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan, a bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8. There's our line score to this point. You see the Braves leading this one from SunTrust Park as we play inning number 8. 3 runs, 9 hits, no errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Skied in the air to straightaway left. James is there. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Here's Yasmani Tomas. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Pulled high in the air out to left field. James will settle under it to make the play for the first out, as the runner will have to head back to first.
Well, maybe a little bit of a problem is that they had to wind up going to that bullpen quite a bit. 5 pitchers are going to combine to finish this one to get the win.
A 6-4 finish in tonight's affair. Underneath the southern skies of Georgia, we've got daytime baseball from SunTrust Park. Today, it's the second of this 3-game series. In now, Darren James. It was a 2-hit effort for him, including a home run in last night's game. From the stretch. There's a knee-high pitch that catches the zone. Well, guys, these Diamondbacks, as they begin play, they come in the midst of a stretch where they've dropped 6 of their last 9.
Yeah, Matty, this recent trend is becoming a problem. They have to find someone that can go out on the mound and throw a donut up early to give this offense a chance to right itself. They can't continue to be playing from behind consistently right out of the gate.
Hit out towards second. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield. And he's in there safely. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. So the base hit drives home their 3rd run of the inning and adds to his season total as we check out the league leaders in RBIs. And as you see there, he finds himself in 6th place in the category in the National League. This is on the ground over to first. And that's through for a hit. The throw to third.
He had him on the ropes right there. Count leverage, 2 strikes against the batter. He's going to have to put that in the memory bank because that guy made a nice 2-strike approach right there. Made a nice 2-strike adjustment.
So striding forward for his first opportunity, Johan Camargo, showing some definite confidence at the plate right now, and his recent numbers are reflecting that. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. He's in at second safely as a run will score on the play as well. And he's out on the tag. Digging in, Steven Souza, and they've got some work to do early on, down 4-0 already.
Lots of baseball left in this one as we're still.
There's a swing and a high drive into left center field. Gone to lead off the inning.
Well, he hit a homer last night too, so it's obvious that he's in a groove right now. My advice to this staff, don't give him any.
Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. A couple of hits for him in 4 trips to the plate last night. Sliced hard on the ground. And the throw on to first will take care of him. So he's thrown out by the only man standing on the left side of the infield. 1 away.
Time for a look at the Braves on D. Let's spot shadow Bryce Harper, and why wouldn't we? He's only one of the best players in the game. He puts it on the line every night in the field and at the plate.
This is line to left, but pretty much right at the left fielder as he takes it in for the second out.
Well, this one was squared up.
Stepping in for the Braves, Darren James. He reached on a single in his first try. First pitch coming. Here it is. Just a bit high that time as he misses for a ball. And there are our umpires for this one. Working the plate is Dave Lawrence.
Dan, we got Dave Lawrence behind the dish tonight. One of the best in the business, in my opinion, but sometimes has a tendency to fall into a pattern where he's given a little bit too much on that outside corner.
Yeah, D-Roll, one of the things he'll do, he'll open up that outside corner, especially with left-handed batters. Well, he's got a base open to use right here, and it looks like he might not be afraid to do that by the way he's pitching him.
A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Tomas racing back, and he makes a nice catch on the track as that ends the inning. A run, a hit, and a man left. We've played 2 full. Standing in, Fletcher Allred. He singled his last time up.
Fletcher Allred.
Swing, and there it goes. Deep to left field. Into the second deck and gone.
Wow, not every call is going to go your way. And there are some pitchers that pitchers think are pitchers' pitches, and you don't get that, and it puts you in a bad spot. And you can tell that it affected him. He was fuming, and he really wanted that last pitch. And the result, he lost focus and made another bad pitch.
On a line, that's a base hit.
No run, no run. Not home.
I mean, that had to feel amazing right there. I know it's only a single, but when you're walking to the plate and you're not even hitting your weight, you see that.
Into the box, Darren James. He flew out in his last at-bat.
Darren James.
Looking to wiggle out of this. Here it is. A fastball right down the middle for a strike.
He's been getting lit up all game, and there's a common denominator. He keeps missing right down the middle of the plate. Case in point with that last one.
Here's a fastball that he shoots on into left center, and that'll fall for a base hit. And the run is in to score from second.
Boy, that has to feel good as a hitter, D-Roy. You get that base hit to give your team the lead. You have to feel good when you get down to first base.
Yeah, it's just a nice approach. You see him turn to his boys right there and get fired up with the dugout. 100%, not trying to do too much, able to quiet the moment down, center himself, and come through in a big spot.
Now batting.
Stepping in, Ozzie Albies. 2 hits in 2 trips for him thus far. Hot shot down the line. And that is a fair ball as this one's heading for the left field corner. And it's not in time. He's safe. As also on the play, a run comes across to score. And the next in is Johan Camargo. He's bounced out and flown out in his first 2 plate appearances. Right side.
Hold it here. Hold it here.
He'll get to this one deep in the hole. And he will get him at first on a fine spin and throw from short right, and that ends the inning. So 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and 2 men left on base. On to the top of inning number 5. And that'll bring in the middle infielder, Ketel Marte. He went down on strikes last time up. Now the 0-1. And solid contact there as this ball is belted high in the air out to left. Gone! Now at the plate, Alex Avila. He was sat down on strikes in his last at-bat.
Alex Avila.
Skied in the air to straightaway left. James giving chase. 2 gone. Standing in, Darren James. He came through with an RBI single in his last at-bat. He's set. Here it comes. Takes a high fastball for a strike.
Yeah, I'm shocked he let that first pitch go right there. High fastball, but usually those ones travel the furthest.
Prior to the 0-1, here's a look to first. And he'll dive back in. 0-1 delivery.
You got it.
Swing,
Go
line
team. Go
drive.
team.
That's going to be trouble. Harper rounds third and is digging for the plate. And they'll tag him out at the plate. And that will keep our ball game tied. Digging in and looking for more, Darren James. He's got 3 hits, including a double to this point. He's set and the pitch. And he just misses with a curveball. Infante has a good reputation for preventing the long ball. One swing can change the complexion of the ball game when you're coming in late, but he rarely lets that happen. Part of what makes him as effective as he is. Count now a ball and a strike. Lifted the other way to left center. Tomas over to his left, and that's the 3rd out. So digging in now, Darren James. He'll try to build on an already great game. He's 3 for 5 so far in this one. From the stretch, here's the pitch. And there's one well above the zone for a ball.
Amazing he was able to lay off in this situation. Your eyes light up when you get something above the belt, especially with a man on third base.
And a strike to even the count. 1-1. Swanson on third. Harper is over at second with 1 down in the inning. Good looking sinker on the inside corner. Here's another 1-2. This is line to left. Catch made in left. Here comes the runner for the plate. And he's in there safely as a run will score on the play as well.
Well, that wasn't your standard sac fly hit. It was hit pretty low and hard, so it wasn't a given they were going to send him. But they did, and they add a number to the run column.
Final score. Now from Cobb County, Georgia, we're Chad Bettis gets the ball for Atlanta in this one. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, Matty V, a little bit of a mixed bag with this guy. An ERA of over 4 in his last 3 starts. He's either been really good or really bad, and recently he's been more bad than good. It'll be interesting to see if he can turn it around and pitch better in this one here today.
First pitch of the at-bat. And a changeup right down the middle. They get 2 in a row as they were winners last time out.
Hey, thanks, Matty. Hey, you know what, D-Roll? Try to get on a kind of a little mini winning streak here. Losing the game, too, and hopefully winning this series by pulling one out here today.
Yeah, Dan, they were able to shower that first loss off in the first game of the series and had a nice bounce-back game yesterday. Let's see if they can steal the series right here.
He just scorched that ball up the wall, and now the question will be, should he have continued on or not? He thought about pushing it, I'm sure, but decided to play it safe. It would have been close, but I think this time he's probably right in staying at first.
And that'll bring in the former top prospect, Ozzie Albies. He did his part yesterday afternoon as he cashed in with 3 hits in the losing effort. Working for the punch out and the offering. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Well, I have to give credit to him on the mound for not letting that previous pitch get to him. He wanted it, but he didn't get the call. But I love how he didn't let it affect him, and he comes right back with another good pitch and gets the punch out.
Stepping in for the Braves, Chad Bettis. He'll get to take his first cuts here. A runner on first with 2 away. Pulls this one in the air out to left. And Lamb will put this one away, and that ends the inning. Braves strand 1. They still trail 1-0. Digging in to try it again, Darren James, as he'll look to bring home that tying run from second with a base hit into the outfield. Ready to deliver. Here's the first pitch. A fastball that finds the outside corner. '50th pitch of the game on its way. Now a bunt attempt here, but this will be a foul ball as he's behind 0-2 now. The 0-2 home, and a neck-high fastball that time.
I have no issue wasting a pitch on 0-2 to try to get a guy to go fishing, but it has to be somewhat tempting. You're not going to get anyone to swing a bat at that pitch.
The 1-2 pitch, and that one just missed outside. Missed with a slider.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here, from down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home, flying toward right center. That's in there, base hit.
All right, he's up. You're up. You're up.
The relay. Throw to second, but he's in there as a run comes across to score on the play, tying the ball game. So much of this game is situational hitting, guys. Nice job there.
Yeah, you've got to find a way to pick your teammates up when you're given the chance, and he doesn't try to do too much right here. He just takes what's there. Safely on second, and his buddy is high-fiving teammates in the dugout.
Striding in once again, Ozzie Albies. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up. Ready with the 1-2. This is back toward the mound. Oh, right back to him on the mound. The flip will take care of him at first. Not exactly crisis averted on the mound just yet, but a big first out nonetheless. Ready for another chance? Chad Bettis comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Struck him out, and now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third. Here's Ender Inciarte. 0 for 1 for him here in this one.
Ender Inciarte.
The 1-2 pitch. Reaches down and hits this one on the ground to short. Throw on to first gets him, and the side is retired. Here's Yasmani Tomas. And Dan, so far they've been stifled offensively since the first inning.
Boy, they sure have, Matt. They came out of the gates and got hot right away, but whatever was going for them pretty much has disappeared. We'll see if they can wake it back up.
James is there, and he makes the catch for the out. Here's the catcher, Alex Avila. It was a walk in his last trip. 1 run, just 1 hit. No errors so far for the Diamondbacks. Moves over. He hauls it in without any trouble, and there are 2 away. Digging in once again, Darren James. He doubled earlier and carries a 2 for 2 line into this appearance. First pitch of the at-bat. Slider right over the middle, taken for a strike. Now here's the pitch. There's a ball ripped toward the gap in left center. He takes the turn and heads for second. And he is into second base with a double. His 3rd hit this afternoon. So a double into the gap has him in business here with one away as he moves into double digits now as we check out the team leaderboard. That is 10 for him here on the campaign. Ready for another shot now, Ozzie Albies.
Second baseman, Ozzie Albies.
First delivery to him on the way. Now here's a slider that can't quite get back to the outside corner. It's ball one. A ball and no strikes. Here it is. And he misses again. 2-0.
Well, here's a guy we know is swinging it pretty well at the plate lately, and based on those last two pitches, I think I know why. He's doing a great job of putting himself in counts where he's likely to be successful.
Down low, and the plot thickens here. 3-0.
That's a really tough pitch to do anything with. The backdoor slider just off the plate, just missing the strike zone. That's nearly an unhittable pitch to hit for a hitter.
And that misses, ball four. So with one out, that'll at least set up the double play possibility here that could get them out of the inning.
Now back, first baseman.
Now a look and a throw back to second. And a dive, but he's back in there. 1 run, 7 hits, and no errors so far for Atlanta. Now both runners on the move. Swing and a miss, strike 3. The throw, it's there. He's out trying to take third, and a poor gamble. Here's Yasmani Tomas.
This thing's far from over, even though we're moving into the back end of this game. Only down by 1. All they need to do is get this leadoff guy, and they're an extra base hit away from tying this thing up.
This is in the air to left field. James is over toward the line a bit as he takes it for the first out. There's our line score to this point. Trying to pick things up where he left off, Darren James. 3 hits, including a pair of doubles for him thus far. Here comes the first pitch. Takes a fastball on the inside corner. Nobody out, runner on first. Up the middle and off his leg. No chance to recover, and let's hope he's okay out there.
You know, D-Row, when he makes a phone call after the game and call his parents to say he had a 4-hit day, you think he's going to tell them about that infield single right there?
Oh, no, that was a line drive in the gap. We always used to say on the bench, Dan, anybody could get 3 hits in a big league game. You got to get that 4th one. That's what separates you. Those are the special moments.
Chopped weakly to the left.
Hold it right here.
And he can't pick it up. That ought to go down as an infield single.
Now back, catcher, Rob Brantley.
Oh, on the ground to first. Can this be 2? And this throw gets away from him. 1 run is scored. So definite problems on that last play, and they'll hit the first baseman for the error. Here's Ender Inciarte. Head-to-head numbers against Archie Bradley. He's 0 for 4. Looped over toward first. And they'll put the tag on him heading back to first. It's a double play. And next will be Dansby Swanson digging in. 0 for 4 with a strikeout thus far. The 3-2 pitch. High in the air out towards shallow right. Souza is under it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch. So just the 1-run score.
Well, as a former pitcher, you know I love these low-scoring games as opposed to those slugfests. This was like a